With their march to the match, fans show passion and support. Record crowds transform Quest Field into a sea of rave green. Standing, chanting, with scarves raised. This is Sounders FC, the phenomenon of Major League Soccer. In their inaugural season of 2009, Sounders FC became the world's biggest soccer story. The bar was set. In 2010, Sounders FC played before even larger crowds of supporters as fans were treated to a virtual smorgasbord of soccer treats.
What a goal!
With a World Cup break dividing a grueling MLS schedule, logging thousands of travel miles, and defending the US Open Cup, Sounders FC gave their full 90. And in the process, created a transcendent soccer experience in Seattle. Indeed, the Pacific Northwest's love affair with the world's game proves that Seattle is soccer capital of the United States.
Major League Soccer on ESPN.
A spectacular goal! Hit that with no regard for humanity. Incredible from Montero!
Two sides with serious cup dreams clash in the season opener. It's MLS First Kick. Landon Donovan leads a retooled galaxy of stars focused on a title. They'll face the dangerous Seattle Sounders and their raucous crowd. MLS First Kick. Tuesday, March 15th at 9:30 on ESPN.
From Occidental Park to Quest Field, not even the cold and rain dampened the opening night enthusiasm as Sounders FC supporters groups, fans, and the entire city continue building a tradition.
Traditions are so important, and the March to the Match is one of those traditions that has really become a Seattle Sounders hallmark. When people around the country in soccer talk about Sounders FC, they often talk about the March to the Match.
Before yet another record crowd, the 2010 opener was the nationally televised MLS First Kick match versus the Philadelphia Union, the league's newest expansion team. Sounders FC got on the board early.
Seattle in possession. Overlapping is Zakuani. Low cross comes in. It's a chance and a goal! Brad Evans has scored! Seattle Sounders have their first goal of 2010. It's come in the 12th minute.
And then Fredy Montero scored what he called the best goal of his career.
Here comes the corner, swung out, 10 yards out. Can Hurtado get there? It's a great punch by Sainz. Shot comes in, it could be a goal on the far post. It's onside, it's Montero, and it's 2-0 to the Sounders. And a dream start to the 2010 season continues.
With a shutout in their opening game, the second season was underway. The second win of the season came in dramatic fashion shortly after Mike Fucito entered the game.
Is there time? Can the Sounders steal it? Fucito's in the area, he's onside and scores! Michael Fucito with his first goal for the Seattle Sounders. It's come in injury time. Quest Field erupts.
Those two early wins would prove valuable as the team faltered during the early phase of the season, gaining only 9 points in 8 matches. This string was punctuated with a particularly embarrassing home loss to the Galaxy.
Rolls it out into the 6-yard box. Header comes in and a goal. Groans around Quest Field.
In response, Sounders FC front office acknowledged the disastrous result by issuing a refund to season ticket holders.
That was a very emotional and trying time for the team. Worst loss in the team's short history at home, obviously, and it really was more of an emotional reaction. It just felt like the right thing to do for our fans. It wasn't meant to do anything other than say thank you for sticking with us and please continue to stick with us.
On a warm summer night at Quest Field, the largest crowd in MLS history was rewarded for their patience.
What is Gonzalez? Zakuani. Gonzalez now! Oh! What a goal! His first for the Seattle Sounders!
Seattle added another on a flash of brilliance from Steve Zakuani.
Quick thinking, you can't be offside from a throw-in. Here's Evans. Far side, can it be a volley? It is! Oh, goodness me! They're going in from all angles! Steve Zakuani!
Montero joined the fun just before the half.
Noonan again. Montero. Can he volley it? He takes it round one man. Shoots! Scores! Sounders are in dreamland!
The men in Rave Green had the win, but remained mired in 6th place in the Western Conference. Not where they expected to be.
Well, you know, our season didn't start off nearly as well as we would have liked it to. At times we played some very good soccer, but the results didn't go our way, so we went through a difficult time early on. But that difficult time actually made us a better team at the end of the day. We were able to deal with all that and find our way.
Gear up, Sounders FC fans. Visit the Sounders FC Pro Shop today, your exclusive headquarters for the new 2011 Sounders apparel by Adidas. Don't miss the Adidas authentic and replica kits in all the Sounders colours. Give your full 90 this season. Available now in the Pro Shop located at Quest Field and Pacific Place Mall or online at soundersfc.com.
Sounders FC began their US Open Cup defense against the Portland Timbers at a sold-out PGE Park. The game came down to a penalty shootout, the team's first. Zach Scott scored on the final shot to give the team a 4-3 win. The following month, before wild crowds at the Starfire Sports Complex, Sounders FC advanced with quarter and semi-final wins over the Galaxy and Chivas USA. September saw Sounders FC headed to the Open Cup finals for the second year in a row. Quest Field, the US Open Cup final. The Columbus Crew versus Sounders FC.
Away we go on an historic night of soccer action at Quest Field in Seattle.
The Crew got on the board first in the 24th minute.
Lovely ball in by Scalotto. Haydock inside the penalty area. Squares it. Lenhard. Chance here. Columbus have scored. And Seattle with a mountain to climb here in the US Open Cup final.
But Sana Nyasi answered in the 38th minute.
Kills a left foot cross in. It's dangerous. It's a good punch clear. Sturgis on the edge of the area. Just thought about a shot. Now Sana Nyasi scores! Equalises! And we are level.
As the teams battled into the second half, Nyasi struck again.
It's Freddie Montero. That's a good cross towards Zakuani. The header comes in off the crossbar and it's in! The Sounders take the lead! What a moment!
whistle sounded, a wild celebration broke out. Sounders FC had become the first MLS team in history to successfully defend the cup. And they did it in style, with a come-from-behind win in front of a record US Open Cup crowd.
Well, I think it speaks well for our team to be able to win a knockout competition and win it 2 years in a row. And it's something, obviously, that we don't take lightly and we have a lot of pride in. And if we can do 3 in a row, we're going to try and do 3 in a row.
The 2010 season delivered many other memorable highlights. The world's game came to Seattle with the Champions League, a tournament for the top clubs from North America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Northwest soccer fans were also treated to 3 friendlies against Celtic, Boca Juniors, and Chivas Guadalajara.
Seattle looking, that's a splatter! On cue.
Chance for Noonan. Can he slide it in? Now he does! It's Michael Siemens. Is it chance of a shot? Oh, goodness! So here's an opportunity. Michael Cito!
Sounders FC performed well, winning 2 of the 3 friendlies, while treating large crowds to an international spectacle. Halfway through their second MLS season, Sounders FC found themselves facing an uphill climb to attain playoff status. After the World Cup break, 2 new designated players joined Sounders FC, Swiss striker Blaise Kufo and the midfielder from Uruguay, Alvaro Fernandez. Sounders FC aimed to get on track as they faced DC United in the nation's capital. This day belonged to a battling Casey Keller, who put on a dazzling display of saves.
Morata turns, feeds it, Nahar, shot, save, Keller. Played over to King, was shot, save, Keller. Right wing, Crispin, inside, hit bounced, and there was Keller. Morata from distance, fingertip save for Keller. That's a beauty. Keller's been outstanding tonight.
After Keller's heroics, Seattle went on the attack.
He leads it for Montero as Niasse goes down. End-line cross from Montero, back post. Headed down, and there's Seattle's goal from Levesque in the 89th minute.
Roger Levesque's first goal of the season had given Seattle the win and 3 much-needed points. Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Gathering momentum, Sounders FC returned home to face the Colorado Rapids.
Top of the box, isolated, looking for Zakuani. Deflected on the way in. Montero. Last second defending with Lorenz. Zakuani off the post. Steve Zakuani. 1-0.
The Quest Field confetti hadn't settled to the ground before the Rapids answered.
As Cummings isolated. Left foot shot. Omar Cummings levels it. 30 seconds later.
Still early in the first half, combination play by Montero, Niasse and Zakuani once again gave Sounders FC the lead.
Ball up over the top, releases Niasse. He's got Zakuani. Niasse! Steve Zakuani makes it 2-1. 17th minute with his second goal of the match.
For the first time in the 2010 season, they had accomplished 2 league wins in a row. Hoping to stay hot, Sounders FC headed to San Jose.
Here's Montero, slides it out to the right-hand side. Possibilities here for Seattle. Here's Sana Niasse. Gets the cross in, free header for Montero, 1-0. A beautifully worked opening goal for Freddie Montero.
Montero's header was all the team needed to escape San Jose with another 3 points, their 3rd MLS win in 2 weeks. On a roll, the team returned home to face the Houston Dynamo. Not content with just stopping goals, Casey Keller started an attack.
Montero battling with Robinson here. Good strength from Montero. He's through! Freddie Montero! Goal! Seattle Sounders! Freddie Montero is on fire! Unstoppable at the moment!
The game clincher came in the 88th minute from Fernandes.
Montero. Fernandes. Onside. Alvaro Fernandes. Keeper to beat. Scores. His first Major League Soccer goal for the Seattle Sounders. That should seal the points. This wonderful, dreamlike run continues for the Seattle Sounders.
The playoff chase was on. The Chicago Fire took the pitch with a familiar face, Freddie Ljungberg, his first return to Quest since being traded to the Fire a month earlier. The game was well contested with plenty of drama.
Oh goodness, he's given a penalty for handball. Hernandez has pointed to the spot. It's a penalty to the Chicago Fire. Thorrington steps up and scores. The Chicago Fire take the lead at Quest Field.
Sounders FC doggedly fought back.
That's a great ball. Here's Montero. Chance for Seattle Sounders. Freddie Montero scores. What a finish by Montero. Absolutely sensational.
As the end drew near, it felt as if a game winner could come at any time.
4 minutes for the Sounders to find a winning goal here at Quest Field. Urgency from James Riley. Now is Sturgis. Can he whip a ball in? Left-footed. He does. It's a good one. Far post is Montero. Is that the winning goal? Freddie Montero. What a ball by Nathan Sturgis. And what a goal by Freddie Montero. He's ruined Ljungberg's homecoming. And he's taken the points in stoppage time for the Seattle Sounders.
Ljungberg's return was certainly celebrated, but Freddie Montero had stolen the show.
7 unbeaten, 5 wins in that run. They're 4th in the Western Conference.
Mid-September found Sounders FC in Columbus for a match with the Crew. It would be a match to remember.
First time this season, Sturgis swings it in. There's an opportunity for header. It was Montero again. Ball's still there. It's a goal. Blaise Kufo has done it.
Although it was Kufo's first MLS goal, he wasn't done.
So to Blaise Kufo. Sturgis available. Kufo into the area. He spotted a gap here. Kufo scores. That is world class from Blaise Kufo. Bit of time to play with here. Rolls the ball back. Blaise Kufo. Oh goodness, what a finish. That is delightful from the Seattle Sounders. And that is a hat-trick for the World Cup star.
Then another milestone. Nathan Sturgis converted the first penalty kick in Seattle's MLS history. Casey Keller got his 10th shutout of the season.
Not here. Back to Scalotto. Great save, Casey Keller. Oh, that's an excellent effort, and once again, Keller is equal to it.
The Sounders FC had launched a run of 5 consecutive wins. Like the previous year, Sounders FC could clinch a playoff berth in Kansas City.
Here's Nyassi. Cuts inside, ignores Riley, plays it into Jakwa, edge of the area. Nyassi's in the box. Sana Nyassi, saved by Nielsen. Nyassi again scores! A dream week for Sana Nyassi, and the Sounders have 1 foot in the playoffs.
Alvaro Fernandes closed the deal in the 78th minute.
Here's Alvaro Fernandes going towards the penalty area. Chance here for Fernandes. He slots it in! Surely now the Sounders are in the playoffs. The Uruguayan World Cup star Alvaro Fernandes with his 2nd Major League Soccer goal for Seattle.
Seattle Sounders FC was in the playoffs once again. A wave of momentum carried the team into their regular season home finale versus Chivas USA. With special pre-game festivities, it was a night to say, thank you, fans. Steve Zakuani gave his own gift to the fans in the 9th minute of play.
Here comes Zakuani, bursting into the area. Zakuani runs the keeper and scores. 1-0 Seattle. A brilliant individual goal by Steve Zakuani. And he's into...
Osvaldo Alonso followed with his first goal of the year.
Montero on the overlap is Zakuani. Zakuani rolls it back. Would you believe it? Ozzy Alonso has scored his first goal of the season. Magnificent. What a move that was. Seattle soccer fans take a bow.
By season's end, Sounders FC was the hottest team in Major League Soccer. 32 consecutive sellouts, back-to-back US Open Cup champions, and another trip to the MLS playoffs.
Right now, the only news source that spans the region, from Seattle to Portland to Boise and Spokane. The biggest reach and the most coverage. See events from around the Northwest as they unfold on the channel for news in the Northwest, NWCN. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When it happens in the Northwest, it's on NWCN.
The MLS playoffs. The first leg, played at Questfield, went to the Galaxy 1-0.
Oh, range shot for Benson Buttle. Oh, goodness, what a goal. The LA Galaxy take a 1-0 lead.
A week later, the season came to an end at the Home Depot Center. While Sounders FC scored a goal, the Galaxy won on a 3-1 aggregate. For the second year in a row, Seattle's season would end in first-round frustration. Beginning immediately, crafting the team for 2011.
Well, the outlook is bright. We have a very good, young, talented nucleus, a group that wants to get better and that's hungry to win a championship.
We're not satisfied with winning a couple Open Cups and making the playoffs. We want to take it that step further. We want to bring an MLS championship to the city.
Sounders FC will return with a battle-tested nucleus. A blend of veterans and young players hungry to take the next step and continue building a tradition.
Back in Seattle, and that means the return of your Sounders FC. The opening night of the new MLS season is just 6 days away. This is the Sounders FC 2011 season preview presented by Adidas. Hello everybody, my name is Arlo White. It's wonderful to be back with you and great to be at Quest Field. This is the Sounders preview.